Good morning, everybody. It's the ADU School coming with a real question. Which is better for you, the ADU unit versus this SB9 unit? Which is better? Please write in the comment which one is better for you. If you'd like to sponsor one of our videos, please let us know so that we can include you in our next episode. Please like, share, and comment on our video. It does make a difference. Thank you so much. Let's start with like an explanation. If we compare the ADU versus the SB9, normally the ADU is limited to 1,100 square feet, and sometimes they limited more if it's attached to 50% of the existing house area. The SB9 units, you can go as big as possible if you are still in the F.A.R that you are allowed. So one of the units that I was doing was going to be 2,000 square feet, complete house. Why not? If you cross the F.A.R limit, then it comes down to 800 square feet. Let's take the SB9 and ADU into the parking consideration. Most cities do not require ADU parking unless like it's Poway and they do not have the standard of transportation that would allow you to not have parking. But most of the cities wouldn't demand parking on site for an ADU unit. Unlike SB9, SB9 would demand one parking spot for the unit. So if you don't have this space, maybe you should reconsider. Let's discuss the financial implication of ADU units versus SB9 units. While ADU may occur fees like school, parking fees, SB9 units follow a different fee structure. They actually include not only the school and park fees, but also a developer impact charge. In our terminology, it's this, and it makes it more expensive for anybody to have a unit that is SB9. Unless you are getting out of this unit more income to match this gap of like how much you're gonna pay, it might not be as feasible as an ADU. Okay, let's speak about budget now. So since the ADU is a smaller project, it might be less expensive in terms of money. The SB9 is bigger, but it always depends on your budget. Do you have the money to invest in an SB9 unit? Do you have the money to invest in an ADU unit? Or do you have the money to do both? But it's always a good idea to plan from now for the future. Are you going to add an SB9? Is it going to be above the ADU? So if it's going to be above the ADU, then the decision is made because you need the foundation to be made for 2 stories. So then you are doing both of them. Also, when we're speaking about SB9, we have to think about the 2 options of SB9, the lot splitting and the non-lot splitting. The lot splitting means that you take the lot and you split it into 2, which means one of the lots would not have utilities connections, it would not have water, electricity, gas, sewer. All of these are going to be added charges to your budget. So it might be thousands of dollars that you're spending just to get utilities into this. You can't share with the second half of your land the same utilities. But if you're doing SB9 non-lot splitting, you can share. So be cautious about what exactly are you doing, what's your budget, how are you doing it. Okay, the fees are more expensive in lot splitting, but you get a house and an ADU and you can sell them separately from the house. Might seem more realistic if you think about it, that like any house in California might range around $1 million. It depends on your area. We're here to help you decide which one is better for you. You're the decision maker. We're only guiding you. Okay, number 5, time implication. B9 is a longer process. It takes more time in the permit department than the ADU. It's a little bit complex. You have to submit a lot of things. Any designer or architect will work more hours on that. It's a bit expensive in terms of time too. Again, do you want something that you can do it in 6 months, or do you want something that you might take a year or more to be done? Every house in California can have an ADU, but not every house in California can have an SB9. There are certain rules for your lot, and according to your zone, according to if you are in a rural area or not, if you are a historical area, there are a lot of hoops to cross so that we can find out if your lot is actually qualifying for an SB9. Again, it's harder to do the SB9. It takes more time. It's more budget. It's up to you to decide which one is better for you. I can explain it, but you decide. Noura Bishay from NPB Design Studio. This is episode 7 from the ADU School. If you haven't listened to all our videos, please go back to our YouTube channel, NPB Design Studio. If you'd like to sponsor one of our videos, please let us know so that we can include you in our next episode. Like, share now. Please like, share, and comment on our video. It does make a difference. Thank you so much.